What's good in y'all hood? What's hood? What's good? I appreciate y'all coming to check out the channel and hitting us up. This is your boy Hood at Yusef Two Times. This is the brand. I appreciate y'all. Let me see if I can get a nice little background going. We're gonna talk about Young Thug and what he got going on with the issues that he got going on with. I mean, it's just so much on the internet about the guy's crazy. All right, sound is sounding good, but I'm gonna end up putting my microphone on just to set that up. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Let me know how y'all day going too, and what y'all got going on. Look like I can't do a poll. Something is wrong with YouTube, so it won't let me do a poll today. Let me get my little microphone out. Power this thing up, and then we're gonna try to check out the little content on this guy. Mr. Young Thug, he did a big interview, but the dude tweaking on using his content, so I can only show it to you a smooth way. Because he tweaking, the guy Banksy, whoever the fuck he is. Some people are using it though, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta repurpose it. That's what I didn't do. So I had to put it back out there.
You just play with some hard ass shit now. Why that shit ain't that? The fuck is a nigga thinking about? God, you don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my.
Alright, let's go back to this shit. So we're gonna hear Young Thug talk about his scenario and issues. I think I should be pretty much live and good. Let me just make sure, double check with the L sign on my show. I need that red box. I see it on the phone, but I want to make sure I see it on the box. Yep, I see it up there. So we got to get into it. So let's click it, and this is how you repurpose it. You got to repurpose the footage. All right, so let's get back to it, guys.
Shit, consuming nigga, where the music at, son? You just play with some hard ass shit now. Why that shit ain't that? The fuck is a nigga thinking about? God, you don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I'm just fucked up. Like, I'm fucked up, bro. The nigga who I be with every day, I don't got him no more, bro. I'm fucked up, bro. Damn. I'm fucked up, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, and I ain't lose no nigga to tragic. Now, I lost a nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, my nigga. Like, what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence, all this piece of paper you signed, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast, or you just trying to get to a hole, or you just doing a certain thing, bro. And you already done betrayed a nigga before, bro. Damn. A piece of paper, nigga, you on that? A piece of paper and all this shit? Nigga, we men, bro. We brothers, nigga. Ain't no nigga in the world making me go get Ghana. No nigga, bro. Damn. Nigga, what? Yeah, you been around.
Excuse me, you can see he crying, going through it. He said nothing to make him go against Gunna. But we know Gunna, he want that freedom. Gunna want that freedom, excuse me. So when you got somebody talking about your life on the line, you finna lose your girl, lose out on your money, lose out on your family. It's not hard to say what you're gonna do, and most people not finna sit in jail. No matter how many tears this guy's putting out right now, most people not finna sit down just to make sure you stay tight with them or stay their homie. So I don't understand it. We're gonna get right back to it though, and let him talk about it. And we see he emotionally, stupid emotional at this point. Hit the button, and let's go.
I mean, 10 years knowing you told on our other brother, you told on Duke. Bro, you told on Duke, bro. When them niggas was shooting at you, Lil Woody, I helped you hide. You ain't had nothing to do with nothing. He said I helped you hide. I gave you money to put your family and your baby mama and their mamas and sisters them in hotels and do this shit just to help you. I know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit. The police know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit. But the niggas in the street didn't know though. It don't matter. It's up. It's a war at this point. At this point, it's a war. Hide your kids, hide your wife, nigga, go to war. Cause you been standing on that. This whole beef started because of you. The whole shit started because of Lil Woody. Damn. Fuck, nigga, why? How the fuck you gonna tell, nigga? This shit started because of you.
So that lets you know right there. From his admissions, he had a crew of dudes that he ran with. And you know, if you're young and shit, you probably do got a group of guys that you fuck with heavy, and they said these your guys. and y'all be tight, y'all be running for mad years. You know what I'm saying? You don't even really think about how long you be running with motherfuckers, man. It be sometimes 2 decades could slide through, and they still be your ace coon. It's your boys. You fuck with them heavy, but then when something go down, like again, life is threatening, and jail is gonna be hitting motherfuckers. Everybody change. Everybody switch because, I don't think he understand that because he was sitting in jail during the time Gunner was having to make that decision. But Gunner made the decision like I'm gonna be free. I'm not finna deal with this. I'm not finna be sitting my ass down. And while you end up getting out of jail, but then they keep me or something like that. So it's like he snitched his way out of that just so he could be back free. Now he free. It's probably hard for him to understand it, but you know what I'm saying? The guy felt like, or whoever, it's just crazy out there. Now he talking about his homie Lil Woody. Let's get back to it.
Man. The whole case, bro. This shit cause of you, my boy. The whole case cause of Woody. Some sucker shit this nigga did to nut them. Some sucker shit. We just being real niggas and your brothers ain't standing behind you. Fuck that. You did some suck ass shit, but boy, these niggas better fuck with you. Damn. Now you got Shannon, Yak, me, Duke, and everybody else who got them on the outside. You got all us going through shit. Because of your own action that you did on your own time. And you folded. You told. You did the worst. I'd rather you tell the ops where I live than tell the police. Nigga, we go to prison forever. Nigga, I'd rather die than go to prison. You better off telling the ops where I'm at, bro.
So I mean, you see what he's saying. He'd rather die than go to prison, and a lot of people do feel like that. I mean, like, cause it's a long time you're gonna be sitting there. He did 3 years. He said it was 23 and 1. You doing 23 hours inside your cell, and they let you out of the jail for 1 hour. So that meant the most time he was out of jail was when he was going to court. And you could be outside the jail cell, but technically you ain't happy. You sitting in the damn courtroom where everybody watching you, cameras from all over America. So then you get back into the cell, and you got to sit in that joint all night long to the next morning until, or even what if you ain't got no court that day? So Saturday and Sunday you in your cell the entire fucking day. And then you waiting on dude to come open the door for you so you could just step outside that motherfucker for an hour. Like, oh shit, but you still inside the building, you still inside the prison, you still inside the jail, but they at least let you step outside the cell, and maybe step into another cell, and then you got to stand in there, whatever, until you go back into your old one. Like, what is that? It's rough. You know what I'm saying? So I think that be the reason why a lot of times you hear a person saying shit that they probably don't mean, or they saying stuff that people hearing them about it. Because imagine you hearing a person, you going through probably some kind of mental issue when you dealing with being locked into a cell like that, away from everybody not even other prisoners. You in there by yourself. It's not even other prisoners. You just literally in there by yourself. Nobody even talk to. So by the time you get out and get on the phone, you done had 60,000 thoughts, maybe 6 million. And now you saying, yo, I'm finna talk. Hey, everybody, and then you mention a person's name, and then you be like, what fuck that nigga? And you probably don't mean it so much as if you was not in that jail cell. But when you think about it, now you got to go back in the room, and you thinking about that person who somebody mentioned on the phone with you for probably 2 days. You can't get the person out your damn mind because that's the last word or her name you heard. It's crazy, man. So you can see why a person would be crazy or going crazy after going through something like that. He only did 3 years. These people did mad more years than that. So let's go back with it.
What the fuck you mean move forward, man? You want me to just get out of jail like these pussy ass niggas and just go forward and don't speak on shit? Just go forward and live my life. Just woody do. Yeah, I got blessed. They let me out of jail. Woody do, woody. I can't. I don't know, man. 2 years supposed to be healing, bro. You in there talking? How the fuck I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? How I'm a heal in fire? Damn. Tell me. So basically, what you saying? You trying to block out a lot of shit. You suppressing. That's what they call it. They're trying to go forward. Still trying to be young thug at the same time, trying to hold up an image, basically. Being a real nigga, I ain't holding no image. No, I'm just saying image up. This shit ain't no image. This shit real life. I'm saying that you ain't hurt though. Oh, the image I'm not being hurt. Yeah, no, sure. I'm talking about. I ain't even know image because a nigga be hurt. Yeah, but I ain't never even woke up until right now talking to you and noticed that I was hurt. I ain't never even knew that. I just thought I was just running around, just living life like, fuck this shit. God just made me a happy person. I'm just happy. I think I'm happy. That's why I just told you earlier when you said why you ain't just doing what you supposed to do when you got out of jail. What I know you to do, bro. Why you ain't just being Michael Jackson? Nigga, I thought I was. I thought I was happy. I'm just chilling. I still just wake up some days and get in my feelings about certain shit. Cause I feel like, Gunna, you my brother. I love you to death, nigga. Why you ain't gave me an explanation? You not get in touch with me, nigga. My daddy put me in your group text. I don't even want you to have my number. My daddy put us in a group text. I called my members like, hey, who the hell number this is? He got them, make some phone call. He come back, that's Gunna number. I tell my daddy, man, what the fuck would you put me on text with this nigga for, bro? What the fuck you got going on? Cause he knowing too. Like, nigga just hurt, bro, nigga.
And that's crazy right there. He said his father put them on a phone call together, which basically make him have to either hear from the guy or talk to the guy. And it's like, damn. And it's like, in his mind, in his opinion, you snitched on me. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. But then I think Young Thug had said in another interview that Gunna was not even connected to his crew. He was his artist. So Young Thug had his own friends and his own crew and his own bunch of folks. And then you had Gunna, which is his artist. So Gunna is making a statement about them dudes, and you don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't running with us. Like we run over here. You know what I'm saying? You hear about us and you know what we doing, but you don't know what we actually be up to on a day to day. So it was crazy having that scenario go down, and then having to see how Young Thug having to deal with it now today, because he really emotional about it. But sitting in there all that time, and then imagine that's the last thing you heard, and you got to sit in your cell for months, and they say, "Yo, dude snitched on you." Now you sitting in a cell, ain't nothing you can do. You can't respond, you can't retaliate, you can't do nothing. You gotta just sit there like until they finally one day let you out. And if anybody asks you about him while you locked up on a phone call, you probably flashing on the phone like, "What? Man, I heard that motherfucker," and you just can't stop talking because that's the last thing you heard. And then you sit in your jail cell for 23 hours. So you ain't even got no reference point of no other freedom. You just basically got to sit in the jail cell. And then hopefully they'll let you out, which they did one day, let him out. But he said, "I'm pleading. I take anything. Let me out this damn cell." Let's get back to it.
Well, I think that. But guess what? Gunna didn't take advantage of that. I wouldn't even probably care to hear the shit anyway, cause I feel like once you break a rule from your manhood, once you rap or once you turn, and I don't got nothing against people. It's people that work for me. But when I look at you a certain way, if I look at you, if I meet you and you, it's like, okay, if I meet you and you portraying that you a man and you not, I don't got nothing against people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you portraying a certain thing, you deceiving. Right. Yeah. I can't look at you the same. Yeah. I ain't mad at you for being. So what? Everybody, whoever, so what? Nigga just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham.
He said he keep it 100 no matter who he with, or no matter who he around. And so you might believe or think that he being ousted or outed, and he like, no, I'm 100%. If I said it out there, I told these niggas till they face that shit because I'm a real nigga and I fuck with them. We actually is homies. So I'm not gonna fucking tell y'all some shit that I wouldn't tell them. I already told them this shit, matter of fact, anyway. They know how I feel because this is what homies do. We keep it 100 with each other. We make sure the nigga know what it is. And then now he know what it is, we ain't gotta think about that shit no more because we bros. But that's really one element of it all that you got to really kind of see. That at least he's speaking out about it. He's just not letting his name go down the drain, because his name was getting thrown down the drain real bad. So it's crazy for him, man. Let's get back to it a couple more seconds.
How I feel about this, how I feel about every situation. We talk like men, we brothers, we talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align. We won. We what we here. But you gotta understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like how they is. It ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone. They don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto.
So he looking out for his homies the whole time, and they up here trying to call him a snitch, and he making sure ain't nobody else getting caught up in the shit he caught up in, because everybody know he caught up in it. He was at least, you know what I'm saying. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this Young Thug situation, man. Is he gonna be lockdown, or is he gonna be known as a snitch from now on? Is he gonna be able to beat this scenario? Is somebody gonna show him some motherfucking love and he gonna get past this? Or is he gonna be just known as a snitch, man? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. I'm looking for the comments and shit.